guess that's why they call it wasted love. Hello! Welcome back to your channel. If you haven't been here from before, my name is Maria. I am a psychologist, a musician, and a music producer who loves Eurovision and do reaction videos here on YouTube. Today I'm going to react to the lyric of JJ, Wasted Love. It is the song from Austria this year for Eurovision 2025, and me and Hannah just reacted to it, but it was a lot of opera, and I got, like, the first time I listened to a song, I don't necessarily listen too much to the lyric, because that is not the way I take in a song the first time. It's more about the melody, the rhythms, you know, the overall feel of it. And so, but I think it was a very interesting song, so that's why I would love to dive deeper into the lyric. We do that sometimes when we feel this urge and curiosity to understand it deeper, so I guess some of you feel the same, and so let's go through the lyric together. Before we do that, we have a goal of reaching 15,000 subscribers as soon as possible, because we think that might give us the chance to get to Basel and cover Eurovision for you guys. So if you would like to support us in that, you can subscribe, like, or become a member. We would really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And now, let's go into the lyric. Okay. Okay. This is really beautiful. The beginning here with the melody and his the way he uses his voice, it really translates the lyric well, I think. So the title is Wasted Love. So the first verse is, I am an ocean of love. That is just a beautiful beginning to a lyric. I am an ocean of love, and you're scared of water. You don't want to go under, so you let me go under. I reach out my hand, but you watch me grow distant. Drift out to the sea and far away in an instant. Okay, I just find the beginning here so beautiful. I'm an ocean of love and you're scared of water. That is just... That's brilliant. That's a brilliant lyric. So we're going to try to, after this, like, debunk what it really is about. But what we know from the first verse here is that it seems to be about this feeling that when you are, as you say in psychological terms, available, emotionally available. Some people aren't, and for a lot of reasons. It is usually a protective, you know, like... what's the word? Like a protective mechanism, right? So if we experience when we're small or young that we're punished for our emotions, or it's actually scary or threatening to us emotionally to be vulnerable, we become scared of being open and emotional, and that makes us draw into ourselves or become hostile, or, you know, it's just a scary thing, and it's actually protecting you when you're little, and when you grow older it's not protecting you anymore. It's creating damage to your relationships. And he's basically saying he is emotionally open. I want to give you love, you know, and then he has a emotionally unavailable partner who is scared of that love, which again makes him drown in his own love. It's very beautifully put, I think. But now let's go. I just find that topic really interesting here. Wow. I think this is very, very interesting, because when you really get the lyric and you understand, like, it makes so much sense why he sings that way now, because it's such a desperation in his voice, and that makes a lot of sense, you know. So the lyric is, you left me in the deep and I'm drowning in my feelings, right? How do you not see it? Of course, she or he doesn't see it because they don't know what that's like. They can't help it. So the lyrics is then, now in the chorus, now that you're gone, all I have is wasted love. Which makes a lot of sense, right? If you have been trying your best to love someone, like you can't... When you have a lot of love for someone and they are unable to receive it, as he's saying, it's basically just stuck, you know, because it won't just vaporize into thin air, you know. It is energy and it needs to go somewhere, and yeah, you can't put it into your show. You can't like diverge that feeling to something else. You're basically just stuck with it, and it is a need that just keeps on building. So this is a really real feeling he's talking about, but it's also a very nuanced and a very specific feeling of being a human being. So I really, really, really like the topic here. Yeah, super, super interesting that you can actually drown in your own love that you're not able to give away because, you know, that is what it's meant for. That's a very interesting perspective and beautiful thing to write in a song. So now that you're gone, all I have is wasted love. This wasted love. Now that you're gone, can't fill my heart with wasted love, right? Yeah, this wasted love. Yeah. Damn. I really, really, really like this so far. Of course, as a psychologist, this is like perfect. You know, these are not easy feelings to... These are very abstract feelings, which we can talk about it in terms of what it does to your body, you know, from a neurological perspective. But it is actually really abstract, and it's at the level when we talk about consciousness, and like nobody knows what consciousness is basically. So it's very deep, it's very profound, and like who wrote this lyric? So it is. Seriously? Wow. So Taya is here as well. Why is she always... Now, it's not a wonder anymore. She's always popping up with the best songs. Like Taya, who wrote, if you didn't know, like Who the Hell is Edgar? She has really entered the songwriting scene. So this is also hers. Wow. And stage director. The same stage director as Doomsday Blue last year. Okay, this is gonna be a strong entry, guys. Okay, no, I'm just kind of blown away by this whole production team, honestly. I didn't know until now. And I didn't see Taya work on a song like this, so it just shows, again, her range of what you can work with, but this is brilliant. Okay, now, I'm sorry, I'm just ranting on. I'm really excited about this. Now much more when I know the lyric and what it's about, honestly. I loved the song though. I was like, okay, this can win Eurovision, but now going through the lyric as well, wow. This is just so powerful. Okay. I'm honestly struggling a little bit to go through this because I think it's such a strong song. It's just like this is more and more beginning to look like a winner from this perspective, like the overall package here. So anyways, so now that you're gone, all I have is wasted love. This wasted love. Now that you're gone, I can't fill my heart with wasted love. This wasted love. It's basically like Yeah. So he's saying, when you let me go, I barely stayed afloat. I'm floating all alone, still I'm holding on to hope. So, again, we know that it's over between these two, with the emotionally available and the available. We know that the emotionally available, who is JJ in this scenario, tried everything, did not recognize that the other one was incapable of receiving that love, and basically drowned himself. So when it was over, like when you let me go, that's also very normal, right? That it can also feel really intense, and it can be really uncomfortable for somebody who is emotionally unavailable to also receive a lot of love, because it can be smothering, so it's naturally that those relationships don't work really, for a long time. So when you let me go, I barely stayed afloat. I'm floating all alone, I'm floating all alone, still I'm holding on to hope. So this is basically when the emotionally available is left in a relationship like that. They're so empty, and it just feels so meaningless and hopeless, because it's just that unfulfilled need of wanting to give somebody the most beautiful thing you can give. And you also know that if they just received this, that you're so eager to give them, it will actually heal them. But you can't do anything with how, you can't make them receive it. You can't help them, and that they need to help themselves in figuring that out. So when a normal, healthy relationship is ending, you can still feel fulfilled, because you know that a part of this relationship was love, so you don't go out of the relationship empty-handed. You can still, part ways and be thankful for what you experienced together. But in this case, he's just empty. He's just left in frustration. He's about to drown because everything just felt meaningless in the end, And think of all the doubt that you might feel. Like he probably understood that I have made a wrong decision. Like, I did something wrong here, because I was trying to love this girl or boy or whatever, and all I did was hurt myself, because I wasn't aware, or I didn't know that I was trying to do something that was impossible. And so you're just left with defeat, sadness, regret, emptiness from not, being able to fill the other one's cup that you would like to fill with love. So you're just stuck with it by yourself, and it just feels empty and heavy and like useless. Everything just feels useless, and I guess that's why they call it wasted love, because it is wasted love in the essence. It's just very sad. So congratulations, Thea, once again, for making a masterpiece. JJ as well, like the way you can deliver this song is very good. I liked the song the first time I heard it with this lyrics. It took it to a new dimension for me, honestly. So please tell me in the comment section what you guys think about this lyric. Did it also elevate it to a next dimension for you? Or just please tell me if you interpret it the same way as I interpret it, or differently. It's always very interesting to hear. Beautiful concept. All in all, I really, really like the lyric. It is profoundly deep and simple at the same time, and that can usually be like a perfectionist. Like you shouldn't make something too complex either. I think it's just the right amount of complexity and depth versus directly speaking and summing up really abstract concepts in a very constructed way. Distilled way. So I'm really impressed. It wouldn't surprise me if this won Eurovision, to be honest. Please tell me in the comment section if you think I'm bonkers for thinking that, or if there's something to it. I would love to know. So thank you for joining me in this lyric reaction. I hope you have a great day, And of course, if you would like to help out on our goal to reach 50,000 subscribers, we would really, really appreciate it. So like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, or you can become a member to see a lot of fun things, and our rankings, and our top 10s, and our thoughts about Eurovision, and our blog, and a lot of things. So and you can also see reactions before everybody else there. So if you'd like to support us through that, thank you very much. I will also leave a link down in the description to some relevant other videos that I would check out if I were you. And thank you for hanging out. I really enjoy it that a lot of you guys are hanging out with me and checking out these lyrics, because I think that is like a lot of what gives me joy when it comes to Eurovision. So yeah, thank you. I really appreciate you taking the time and hanging out with me. And again, I really like you guys, and see you in the next video. Bye.